Well, as this NBA season continuously moves on, one thing is for certain: you have teams that you pretty much know their season is over with already. They're just going through the motions, and playing for basically the fans, and the fans are there like we're here to root for the other team. So you have that going for you. And as we take a look around the league, we were having people with a little shakeup, like a couple of teams in the beginning who were sitting up top of the NBA, like the Orlando Magic, for example, who's playing a lot better basketball than they were really perceived or picked to be. But it shocked a lot of people early on when they were sitting on top of the conference, and then, the cream started to rise to the top. So now, as we take a look, we start look at the teams that are more deserving, or the teams who are, let's say, I'll say underperforming. That's the word I could use right now. They're underperforming where people would assume them to be. If we had to do a top five, number one on this list is the OKC Thunder, Oklahoma City Thunder. There is no way in the world people assume that this team would be as bad as they are. Matter of fact, they were perceived, some people had them up as fourth or third in the conference. They predicted that this team would be the third or fourth. Never. Right now, they're mathematically a game out of the playoffs. They're ninth. I know it's still early. It's not a thing to really panic about. But they were better last year and had a better record at this point last year. And they didn't have these two superstars. Why are they so bad now? It makes no sense. You see Office Depot over there in Indiana beating LeBron James. He's about to go to the All-Star game. You got rid of him to get Paul George. And I don't think Paul George is going to an All-Star game. So what did you gain out of the deal? False hope. False hope. So you look at them, they're definitely number one on that list as far as where people thought they would be. Me, the Miami Heat is number two. I think the Miami Heat, I predicted them to be either sixth or fifth right now. I never would predict they would be two games behind, two games under 500. And in the East, the Eastern Conference right now, as I told people, are playing better than the Western Conference. The Eastern Conference has been beating on the Western Conference. So everybody who keeps talking about, oh, the weak Eastern Conference been smacking up the West. The West, I'm telling you, they got two teams in the playoffs right now that are 500. No team that's 500 is in the playoff in the East. So I don't know what to tell you. Now, the team that really underperformed to me definitely is the Miami Heat. With all the players that they had at personnel, they should not be struggling to win these games. They're struggling to score points, which is very weird to me with the scores that they have on the team. It's like they get up for big games. If it's something on the line, they get up. Like, go right, we're up. Then they just falter and fall right to the wayside. And it's like, are you serious? It just breaks me down. Like, I can't really believe it. And number 3 on this list, on my list, is the Memphis Grizzlies. I thought the Grizzlies would at least be better than this. With Conley going down, I understand that's what's really collapsing them to the point where they are, but still, they have enough potential to win games. And something happened. They fired the coach, and I don't know if the team decided, that's it, we tanking it. But it's a lot of players there that weren't doing their jobs. And they're in despair right now. They're in a spiral, they're in the sewer with teams that supposed to be down there. And I don't think they're coming out of this spin cycle that they're in. I don't think there's a way for them to get out of it either. And I think other people are looking to be shipped or will be shipped out of there pretty soon. As that team has just faltered and fell apart. And when they fired Tisdale, I'm like, well, that's it. Team's done. I never saw that coming. Never knew what the reason was. All of this stuff just happened over there in Memphis. But just like that, brother can't get a whole 2 seasons in before they make their determination on him. But yeah, white guy can get 30,000 chances. He be like, we got 5 wins in 2 seasons. We'll be all right. Just got to work it out. That's all. Now, number 4th on my list, without a doubt, is the Los Angeles Clippers. The Clippers, I know, they got 4 guys that's out. So they got a grand excuse. They lost their star player, Blake Griffin, but I'm still surprised they're not, that they're playing as badly as they're playing right now. They really got hit by the injury bug. So after the list, of underperforming, the Clippers as a team are underperforming because they got 4 guys out. Beverly might be gone for the year. Blake Griffin, MCL, because the coach's idiot son decided to take a seat on his leg. And, the rest of the team just, Jordan, he's going to get you 20 boards. He's going to get you some points. But the rest of the team don't have it. But I really don't know why. I thought they would. This is the opportunity for some of those guys to shine and prove that they're better. Like Lou Williams, I thought Lou would definitely step up and start showing that he was the Lou Williams that was in Houston, but he's not. That guy was up for 6 man of the year. Now, as we move along, we're looking at the last team that I had that I thought are just underachieving. And that team is none other than the good old Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks, 5 wins, 19 losses. They're right in the source. Everyone is shocked about Atlanta. They never thought Atlanta always makes the playoffs every year. How is Atlanta this bad? What's wrong with Atlanta? Well, coaching is one. The direction of the team, they have no real leader. They have no real plan. Guys out there as individuals, they don't communicate on defense. And they've been in a lot of games. It's not like they're losing by a lot. They're not. You look at the Detroit Pistons, they were number 1 in the Eastern Conference. Then they were number 2. And now they've dropped to 7 in 1 week, losing 5 in a row. But each game has been close. Their defense has slipped. Now they're allowing 102 points a game, when before they were allowing 90, 92, and 95 and 99. Now they've allowed 102 points a game. It's not a good thing to allow as many points as you score. And the Pistons are very close to that number. You want to make sure you have that number beat by at least 5 or 6 points. And that's it. It's your boy Carcino. I'm out.